What are you doing?
I am trying to squeeze too much cabbage under a too small lid. I've got a bed of oil, a little bit of just Smart Balance here, and a whole bunch of water. I'm going to try starting it to steam. Let's see how we're doing. Now in a skillet, typically I would have put way more Smart Balance, but for some reason I don't seem to need that much more here. I need to add some salt and pepper, so I'm going to spread it out before I do that. That may not, well, that's not hot at all, is it? Let's see. Little bit salt, little bit. Whole lot of pepper. Whole lot of pepper. There we go. Okay. Stir it all up in together. Toss on a little more water. I will add more butter closer to the end. This is doing nicely on medium-high heat. And then let me tuck them in here. See, they're getting smaller, easier to manage. I'll be able to switch them back to the smaller lid here in just a little bit. All right, now we're gonna dunk on some more water. And then real quick put the lid on. Boom. So the other amazing ingredient in this casserole is Italian sausage. This is about a ½ pound because there's just the two of us. That may not be quite hot enough yet. I don't know, we'll see. I just turned up, oh yeah, that's gonna be hot enough. So I got a little bit of oil down here and I'm just gonna flip it on there. And we'll just start going. I use mild Italian sausage. Because I don't like the real super spicy stuff. It's going to be too high. So I'll turn that down a little bit. Okay. I'll check on this a little while.
Are you getting ready to combine everything?
Not yet. I want this cabbage to have just a little bit out in the open. Kind of burn off some of the extra water that I've put on it. And get the pieces just a little more. These thicker pieces, see, are not super, they're tender, but they're not super tender. They're what, al dente?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what they say, al dente? All right, checking our greens. Oh yeah. Now if you don't like this much brown on your cabbage, don't cook it like this. Don't cook it this high, this long. I like it. I'm gonna loosen up some of that fond. Get this out of the way. right there is brown buttery goodness is what I'm scraping up off of that grill. Now I'm going to turn that heat down pretty low, I think. And I thought originally I could go back to the smaller lid, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm also going to throw in the rest of this butter because it's doing so well. Turn that heat down. Yep, that's really hot when you drag your finger along the Blackstone. It's really hot. I think I'm almost out of water. Okay. Now, this is good just by itself, just like this. However, what makes anything better? Cheese. Yes, cheese. Sharp cheddar goes really well with this. Just gonna lay it on there. I'm not going to stir this in because if I do, it will make one hellacious mess on the Blackstone. This is probably going to be messy enough. So just a nice little, okay, ready or not, here we go. Move that out of the way. Okay, there's really no ceremony to this. It's gonna get mushed up. So I'll just lay it in there. Oh, it smells good. Woo. Before I was blessed with the Blackstone, I made this in the oven. There were numerous dishes and mess involved, and not so much right now. Cause see, look at that. In the oven, the cheese would stick to the pan, and I see no sticking. Look at that, of any kind. Clean as a whistle. Look at that. All right. Tea. Okay, so no video is complete without taking a bite. I've got some of this perfectly browned cabbage here, some of that melty cheese, and tucked in between them is some of that yummy Italian sausage. So let's give this a go. Okay, now the oiliness from the Smart Balance and the butter makes it really nice, so it doesn't be like just crunch. And the cheddar gives it a nice creamy, it offsets the, what do you want to call it, gravelly feeling of the Italian sausage. There's some spice from the Worcestershire, gives it a depth of flavor. This was super easy to do on the Blackstone. Far fewer dishes. You know, there's no skillet, there's no baking pan. You throw those foil pans away, and then they're just out of your life, and you don't have to deal with them. Me being the miser that I am, I reuse mine, but you don't have to. If you don't want to wash them, don't wash them. But this is really good. Cold winter day. It's been snowing all day. So this was kind of a nice warm, cozy thing to have for supper. Enjoy.